I'm back. Rutrance for the Black and White Network, and nobody has struggled more since the election of one Joe Biden, allegedly, since the election of Joe Biden than CNN. Why? It seems that so many Americans have decided that they are tired of being lied to by the mainstream media. I don't know what took them so long, but the fact is CNN's ratings are pathetic. Now, we know Chris Cuomo got ousted in that primetime spot a while back, so CNN has elevated noted Trump hater Jim Acosta into that primetime slot. Of course, Acosta is the one that used to try to spar with Trump and would regularly get absolutely dismantled by the Donald. We saw that daily. It was really entertaining to watch, by the way. So we're going to talk about the fact that he's now in that primetime slot, and his ratings are utterly pathetic. The ratings are in, and they're awful. It's embarrassing. People have given up on CNN. They've moved to Fox News or Newsmax or OAN, somewhere where they can at least get some truth to what's going on in our society and our world today. And, I really think, Donald Trump aside, what has really sort of woke people up in a lot of ways is the virus. I think a lot of people have started realizing things just aren't quite right around there. CRT's been another one that kind of woke some folks up and realized, you know what, we're headed in the wrong direction as a country. Very quickly, I am wearing the Media is the Real Virus t-shirt. You can grab it out of our merch store. I'm wearing the blue one. I've also got the black one. This is a great shirt. Still our number one selling shirt. You can grab it out of the merch store and use promo code USA First for 25% off. That is going to be through Monday, 25% off. A little flash sale for this shirt or any other shirt in the merch store. Jim Acosta's foray into CNN's primetime lineup struggles to attract viewers. This will be by way of Outkick's Bobby Burack. Jim Acosta's troubled foray this week into CNN's primetime lineup included everything from disinformation to widely mocked hot takes. Nothing unusual from Jim Acosta, but the outspoken host saving grace could be that hardly anybody tuned in. CNN has experimented with different options at the 9 p.m. Eastern slot since it was forced to terminate Chris Cuomo last year. This week, it was Acosta's turn to occupy the time slot with the network's continuing special Democracy in Peril that failed to resonate with viewers. Yeah, when you blow smoke up a bunch of asses, people don't want to watch. Acosta averaged only 561,000 viewers through 3 episodes of his primetime audition, while Fox News time slot competition, Hannity, averaged 3 million viewers during the same time. Acosta's primetime debut also shed viewers from the 774,000 that Cuomo primetime attracted during November before the liberal network canned its biggest star. Boy, that's a sad state of affairs when you get 200,000 less viewers than Cuomo. Chris Cuomo was pompous but also entertaining. That is Bobby Burack's take, not mine. His replacement either needs to be animated or respected, neither of which is Acosta. And Bobby Burack told Fox News Digital. Acosta emerged as a favorite to CNN when he was a White House reporter during the Trump administration who became known for bickering with Trump and multiple press secretaries, as well as offering liberal editorializing despite being billed as a straight news reporter. He was removed from the White House beat and named, quote, domestic correspondent as President Biden took office, and he has since became a reliably liberal opinion host on weekends. Quote, CNN viewers may like Jim Acosta's political views, but that doesn't mean they like him, Barack continued. How could they? Acosta is a bitter man who talks in cliches and cracks jokes only he finds funny. On Monday, Democratic lawyer Mark Ellis misinformed CNN viewers by falsely claiming the network was broadcasting to millions and millions of people during an episode of Democracy in Peril that drew only 511,000 people. Acosta was unable to correct Elias' misinformation as he didn't know the size of his audience in real time, but the previous week's edition of Democracy in Peril only averaged 555,000 viewers. Disastrous ratings weren't the only thing keeping Acosta in the news this week. Indeed, he declared Monday he still had, quote, marks on his back from his time covering Trump. Good God. Quote, as someone who witnessed the unraveling of our democracy, had a front row seat to it, is better, worse? Can we turn this around in your estimation? You were the White House correspondent for the entire Trump reign. Fellow CNN host Don Lemon asked Acosta, yeah, I've got the marks on my back to prove it, Don. He responded while laughing about a apparent reference to physical abuse. No, Trump just didn't listen to your bullshit. By Tuesday, Acosta was making news for suggesting Virginia was being run like a Soviet-style police state. Are you a moron? Under new Republican Governor Glenn Youngkin, because the governor set up an email tip line in which parents can report teachers that teach divisive topics to their children, such as critical race theory. He also tossed in a jab at Youngkin's clothing during the rant. Quote, I seem to remember Glenn Youngkin campaigning in a fleece vest in Virginia. He was running as a different kind of Republican. I was told there was going to be a vest, not a Soviet-style police state, across the Potomac from Washington. Acosta told liberal writer Molly Young Fast. Good God. Fox News contributor Joe Concha said this week that Acosta is the king of cheesy hyperbole. Yeah, so it goes on from there, but what we can take away is that nobody is watching CNN. I mean, that is pathetic. You got a brand new host for a new show, and it immediately was DOA, dead on arrival, coming out of the gates. I find this hilarious. That just tells you more and more people, look, it's that kind of take involving Glenn Youngkin that's got people no longer watching CNN. Even liberals don't want to have their children called racist when their children are 7 years old. You're not learning anything from guys like Bill Maher. Nothing. You're learning nothing. Absolutely. And they're still stuck on Trump. They can't get past that. The fact is, their ratings are terrible now that Trump's out of office. And you don't have, and I'm going to be honest, when Trump gets reelected, when Trump gets reelected, I don't know that their ratings are going to go back up at all. Because I think a lot of liberals, people that voted for Joe Biden, will actually vote for Trump next time he runs. A lot of citizens are now seeing through this BS. They have figured it out. They've applied a little common sense. You would have thought they would have had it before Joe Biden, but boy, he's been a ice cold water to the face first thing in the morning for many moderate centrist liberals. They have figured it out. He's a puppet for the squad. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.